Scorpio, I'm Ellie Rose for Psychic Future. This is your horoscope from the 27th of January to the 2nd of February. So this week we have got a really important transit, and that is Mercury is moving into Pisces. So Mercury in Pisces is all about the themes of compassion, creativity and spirituality. And what you'll find this week is that you are feeling very connected to something bigger than yourself. Perhaps you are feeling connected to your higher self. You are listening to your intuition a little bit more. Perhaps you are taking advice from very compassionate people around you, or maybe you're giving compassion to other people or to animals. You might be feeling more creative. You have got like a lift in your creative drive and you want to do something like writing, journaling, art, anything like that, and maybe even just kind of rearranging your home in a creative way. So the reason for this is because you are a water sign and Pisces is a water sign. So what you're going to find is that you have a very deep connection to these things, compassion, creativity and spirituality, but that you are also feeling quite emotional this week. So because Mercury is a planet of thought and communication, it's not the most comfortable in a water sign, because obviously water is all about emotions. So what you might find this week is that you are kind of very deep and very thoughtful, but perhaps a little bit more sensitive than usual. So be careful of being around people that perhaps might trigger your emotions or might make you feel bad about yourself or make you feel drained. Try to kind of protect your energy in some way, whether that is through meditation, visualization, kind of visualizing some sort of light around you is a good one. If you're at work and you're kind of getting bogged down by those kind of mundane tasks that you have to do at work, then try and approach that in a slightly different way as well. Maybe kind of give yourself 5-minute meditation breaks, or listen to some sort of like uplifting music to get you through. Music is a very, very good one for you this week. And all of this is because Virgo sits opposite Pisces. So these are completely opposite themes. Obviously Pisces we talked about, and Virgo is the themes of daily things, all of those kind of like mundane, boring tasks that we have to get through. So you are not going to be wanting to do all of these mundane tasks. You're going to be wanting to do things that are very fun, very uplifting, things that are pushing you outside of your comfort zone. And this is actually really good for you, because if you can be a little bit more light-hearted this week, it will help you to balance those emotional triggers as well. So I'm going to pull you a tarot card just to give you a little bit of extra advice. So what have we got for our Scorpios? What advice can you give? Okay, we've got the World. So yeah, this is exactly like what I was saying before. Just kind of remember this week that there are things that are bigger than you. There are things that are bigger than your kind of smaller problems. And if you have some sort of like little kind of niggly problem or issue this week, you know, if it's anything to do with paperwork, taxes, anything that is like you have to do it but you don't want to do it, you know, checking emails, cleaning the bathroom, all of these things, just remember to not get quite so invested in those. If somebody, you know, triggers you emotionally, try not to get too invested in it. Just remember that the world is kind of bigger than these problems, and that tomorrow will be a completely different day. You might find that everything suddenly kind of shifts for you and that a solution to your problem comes, but you have to stay in contact with something higher and something bigger than yourself. So meditation, again, is really, really good for you this week. So that is all from me. I hope that you have a lovely week, and if you need a little bit of extra help, you can call one of our Psychic Future advisors, whose numbers will be below, and I will see you next week.